Hey, what is going on, gang? It is Botbender Orange, and today we're going to do a quick little study on Masterdominus. These are screen grabs from TFW 2005, and they are from Chefitron's review. Both links can be found in the description below. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get to it, right? So cool. I've kind of outlined the different areas that y'all have probably noticed as well. But first of all, is this head. This head is very, very different from the Styracosaurus Ractonite, and it's really, really interesting in that there's this dome, the skeleton piece. Then you have the part that connects to the tusks, and we'll talk about all of this a little bit more as we kind of like go into this presentation. And here we have the new bit. The new bit that extends this. This is the traditional Ractonite leg piece. We have the new bit that kind of extends it, that gives it this more like pachyderm look. And then we have the Ractonite leg over here, which is not actually identical in that one, this is common to the rack leg, but this is not. This is new over here. So that's really interesting in terms of the dimensions of playability that this will provide. And so, yeah, I'm kind of excited to get this in hand and fiddle with it myself. Again, yeah, we're going to talk about the head in a little bit, but this obviously is one of the most significant changes to the bot. Oh, also missing is that like gummy rubber tail over here. I really like that bit, the spear, so I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not here, but I know it doesn't make sense to have it on this guy, but I don't know. I thought it would have been cool just to kind of like include it as a gimmick to be like, I don't know. I thought it would have been cool. This leg over here, this joint is new. So here we have a pivot, obviously, so it moves up and down. And connecting over here, so if we take a look at this is the old rack leg, but it's remolded. Even the connector port is remolded. Rack, it's just circular, but this one has this kind of clover bone-shaped thing, which I think is kind of interesting. And then it extends down, and like I said, this is new. This is new. And then, yeah, this is all some of the old. So yeah, this is going to have a lot of different usability in extending limbs or creating accessories, and I'm really, really excited about this. But this dome, let's take a look. Let's talk a little bit more about this dome. Okay, so the first part that we've been shown, or not we've been shown, but one of the first things that I noticed was this part, right? The part where the tusks connect. And so beyond this, this has a male port, and it's going to connect to a female or a male peg that connects to the female port that's present in the face that we'll see later. And then these connect obviously into the tusks that go inside. I think this is going to be really interesting in that, like, if you can imagine like a giant bot, where you plug this to the side of the legs, to the hips, and then legs can be plugged in here to extend out. So this is going to be pointing down, and this is going to be pointing like upward sideways. And so I think that's really, really interesting. And but this dome, yeah. What a beautiful skull piece that they have on this. Oh, one of the reasons I outlined the tusks, what occurred to me was like, I wonder if these are the same like shape and angle and size as the wing finger, like bony wings. That would be really interesting, that you would have like a pairing, like a pair to those particular wings, but from the Ractonite mold. Yeah, that's really interesting, and I'm so excited to see the possibilities and the dimensions of play that this new member of the Fossilizer team provides. Yeah, really, really excited about this. Okay, so here's robot mode, and first of all, he looks great. He looks great. The colors, I mean, yeah, Chefitron talks about this, but there's all this like crimson, almost like blood-like, beneath his chest vest, and he has this like nice gold with the wrecker symbol, and yeah, he got this mean-looking mug. What I don't like is there's no peg over here. I liked having that little peg on Ractonite's head. I mean, you could extend this out, and make like a big spear weapon or something, and then you would have the tail connect, the rubber gummy tail connecting here, but since there's no gummy tail, maybe they just felt like they didn't need to do it. But I would have preferred had they kept it. But at the same time, he does look kind of cool in his own unique way by not having that. But I mean, whatever. I'm not going to complain. Oh, and here we have we can see that this is the new limb that's plugged in, and there's a hole over here where this is plugged into the side, and so it's not that the rack leg didn't do this before. But it just provides an extra dimension of play, I guess. I mean, I keep saying that extra dimension, but dimensions go in all different ways, shapes, and forms, and so it's really exciting in terms of the possibilities that are going to be provided. And so, yeah, this is going to be generally, at least in this build over here, it's just a peg, it's a port on the forearm where you can attach accessories. Yeah, and so here he is with his like helmet, head crest, whatever, folded down. He kind of looks like, reminds me of Valdo for some reason from like Soul Calibur. But yeah, but no peg, no peg. Yeah. Okay, so we have the full vision of the robot mode. All the same critique that the Ractonite, all the negative critiques that the Ractonite had is that he has no fist, but now he has these like double pegs. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean that's fine. That's fine. And like I mentioned before, yeah, imagine now if this was plugged into the side of a robot. Let's say there was a hole over here. Let's say you flip this over basically, and then you plug that into one of these things, and then you can extendo some like legs down here. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's very cool. Yeah. It probably doesn't have the clearance, but I was thinking, like, if you fold this up and you have a peg up here and you have a peg up here, will they both plug in here? Probably not, because the clearance isn't perfect. But nonetheless, I'm very, very interested. And again, I'm really curious to see if the curvature, the length, all of this is identical to the wing finger spears. Over here, and this is care of Mark Clonis, Mark Mayer from Hasbro. Here we see Spindle's little buckler shield thing plugged into the front of Masterdominus's Mastodon face, and it's very cool. It's very cool, And then so you can see that this part, he has two pegs, one that plugs in here and the other one that plugs into the arm that I've hidden. I should have put this somewhere else, over here or something like that. But no, so there's two options then in which you can plug in the head, one down here and one over here. And I think if you were to connect this one over here, it might have his head kind of sunk in a little bit lower to give him more like a brute look. And if you connect it over here, that's kind of proportionally where the neck would be. So either way, he has some good looks about him. Yeah, I'm very interested to see that. This is really interesting in that, like, even without this, when you look at this, dude, he looks like a Cyclops monster, like right there, without even adding that. He looks nuts, dude. And it's almost like this could be like the Cyclops with the battle mask, and then you pull it off, and then you got his face over here. And here you go. I forget which movie this is from. This was back in the day before there was CG, and it's just all like claymation and stuff. But this is a Cyclops dude in the back. And I envisioned it like this. I was envisioning a build like, some dude kind of like hulking, gorilla-like perhaps, with just this terrifying face with just one eye in the middle. And if I could find some type of like, I don't know, something to go in here like a gem or something, a stud to have the stand out more, I think that'd be really, really cool. But yeah, so there's so many things, so many possibilities with this guy. I mean, yeah, he is a Ractonite clone, but there's enough differentiation where, I'm going to have a blast with this guy. And I think you guys are going to have a blast with him too. And, yeah. By the way, I try to make it a habit of not keep saying you guys, because I know it's more than just guys. I mean, I understand that's just the way we've been speaking in English for like a long time. But I prefer y'all. I grew up with y'all. My friends used y'all a lot, and I like that. Yeah. And now that I'm working with some folks from different parts of the States, when I hear them say y'all, dude, it's so charming. It's so charming. Anyway, neither here nor there. But that's really about it. That's about it. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm super hype about this, and I hope y'all are too. I mean, yeah, look at this. He's clearly a cousin of Ractonite, but still enough differentiation. And when you look at the beast mode and stuff, you can definitely see. I mean, this part over here I always thought looked like an elephant too. So he's like elephant in the front, elephant in the back. It's the trunk, get it? The trunk of the car, but the trunk of the elephant. Get it? Yeah. All right, man. Well, that's it. That's it. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, maybe I should do one for Spindle as well, huh? Yeah. All right, y'all. You have a good day. Bye-bye.